Good afternoon students. Today's topic is controlled flocculation for preparation of flocculated suspension. After wetting and process is completed, solid particles are completely dispersed in a suitable dispersion medium by the addition of flocculating agent or suspending agent to form a flocculated suspension. To the formation of a flocks in a suspension, do not form hard cake. If the cake is formed, it can be easily redispersed and by the application of small amount of shake, these floccules can be easily distributed throughout the suspension. Flocculation can be achieved by using different types of methods: by the use of electrolytes, by the use of surfactants or addition of polymers. By the addition of electrolytes, zeta potential can be decreases. By the addition of surfactants, that surfactants portion containing two parts, head portion and tail portion. Surfactants head portion is absorbed on the surface of the another solid particle and tail portion is projected into dispersion medium. And also polymers are absorbed on the solid surface, remaining portion is outward to the dispersion medium. First process for achieving flocculation is electrolytes. Normally dispersed particles are having surface charge either positive or negative in nature. By the addition of electrolytes, zeta potential can be decreases due to decrease the electric barrier between particle and another particle. By the decreasing the zeta potential, particles are behave like floccules. Example is bismuth subnitrate. Next one, explain the procedure involved in bismuth subnitrate. Normally bismuth subnitrate is a having positive charge ions. There are uncoated, there are in deflocculated particles. By the addition of potassium monobasic potassium hydrogen phosphate, there are in negative nature. These negative particles are absorbed on the surface of the deflocculated particles to form a coating. Absorbed on the surface of the particles form a coated particle. These coated particles are produces floccules. This is a process involved in formation of a floccules. Normally bismuth subnitrate is positive in nature. By the addition of water, there are behave like a deflocculated state. By the addition of electrolytes, their zeta potential can be decreases. The process involved in decreasing the zeta potential can be explained by using following diagram. This diagram explains the effect of electrolytes on deflocculated suspension. In this suspension, bismuth subnitrate is a substance. They are having positive in nature. Their zeta potential is 25 millivolts are having above. The graph shows zeta potential is taken on y-axis and by effect of electrolytes is taken on by x-axis. When a small amount of electrolyte can be added to the bismuth subnitrate solution, their zeta potential can be slowly decreases due to repulsive attractive forces can be increases. Their zeta potential can be slowly decreases. There are undergone caking zone due to having high sedimentation volume. Next, on further addition of electrolytes, their zeta potential can be decreases and also reaches zero value, and it will form a non-caking. It does not form cakes. It will having higher sedimentation volume due to bismuth subnated particles are absorbed with negatively charged phosphate ions. On further addition of phosphate ions, excess absorption take place on the surface of the solid particles. Their zeta potential can be totally decreases and reaches negative value. It will having low sedimentation volume. It will form a caking zone. This is the effect of electrolytes on bismuth subnated suspension. Another example for effect of electrolyte is aluminum chloride is a positively charged flocculating agent and sulfamergen is a negatively charged drug. They are having zeta potential negative in normal. By the addition of aluminum chloride, their zeta potential can be increases and reaches 0 and also increases their positive value. The difference in between above example and this example is zeta potential can be increases in first example and zeta potential can decreases in first example and zeta potential can be increases in second example of aluminum chloride and sulfamergen. The second approach is by the use of surfactants. Surfactants are already well known. By the use of surfactant reduces the interfacial tension between two agents or two particles. These surfactants are also act as wetting agents and deflocculating agents. Normally surfactants are having either positive sulfate ions. Floccules. This diagram explains the formation of floccules by the surfactant. These surfactants are having two portions, head portion and tail portion. The head portion is absorbed on the surface of the another solid particle. This tail portion is projected out to the another particles. These tail portion form a bridge in between another adjacent particles by the forms a floccules. In this process, surfactants are forms a floccules. Next, third example is polymers. Polymers are having long chain compounds. These are having large parts. A small part is absorbed on the particle surface and remaining part is projected outward into dispersion medium. Normally polymers are having long chain fatty acids or long chain compounds. These are absorbed on the another solid surface. Remaining portion is outward into dispersion medium. By this way polymers are control the flocculation. Example is sodium sulfathiazole is negatively charged polymer undergoes precipitation. By the addition of positively charged polymer like gelatin, it will form a small portion absorbed on the surface of the solid particles and also remaining portion is projected into dispersion medium. By this way polymers are also control the flocculation process. Another one, preparation of flocculated suspensions using structure vehicles. Already discussed about structure vehicles importance and types of suspensions. By the use of this diagram explain the formulation of a flocculated suspensions by using structure vehicles. Initially dispersed particles are uncoated. They are having either positive nature or negative nature or neutral nature. By the addition of cationic absorbents like ammonium compound, they are coated on the surface of the dispersed particles to form a coated particles. By the addition of anionic flocculating agent like some agent to form a floccules. These floccules are dispersed in a suitable medium to form a suspension of flocculated particles in before addition of suspending agents. By the addition of suspending agent to form a flocculated suspension containing structure vehicles. In this suspension, floccules are dispersed as small loosely aggregated floccules and dispersed uniformly throughout the suspension. This is a process involved in structure vehicles used for preparation of a flow-created suspension. Further, refer textbook for any fairy contact or refer textbook.